We're back. We are back, folks. We're back in the building. Let's do this thing. So, the New York Liberty, folks, best record in the WNBA, right? I mean, you guys can see the standings, right? You guys can see the standings. But what I want to tell you guys is that they might be the best record on paper, but the New York Liberty are not the best team in the league, folks. That's the Las Vegas Aces, who have, surprisingly enough, taken hold of the top place in the Western Conference. It's been an uphill battle after a really good start. Aces went through a storm of their own, and they've come out of it top of the West, folks. So that's the real best team. And I know it's going to sound like I'm throwing shade. We the champions until we not. We got the best player in the game until she's not. Or until somebody comes and takes their title and their name from Asia Wilson. Nobody's going to do that in my humblest of opinions. You look at the Connecticut Sun, 18-5 is real good, man. That's real nice. So, I mean, you can't sleep on that, but I don't know if I trust this Connecticut Sun team to get it all the way done, completely done, if you know what I mean. And so who else is out there? The Storm, 16-8. The Lynx. Well, let me say this. The Storm, sometimes they look great, sometimes not so much. Inconsistency is kind of shaky. The Lynx was really balling, and then they lose unselfish elite superstar Napheesa Collier. That kind of like, hurt them just a little bit, but they're still extremely solid. You look at the Mercury. One of my two teams looks like they now own the Mercury. That's the Fever. The Fever look like they own the Mercury. And then the Mercury at 12-12, pretty much what they are, a 500 ball club. And you look at some teams who don't really have a great chance of making a lot of noise, and that's the Wings and the Mystics. But the Mystics are playing better ball as of late. 6-18. You see the Dallas Wings 5-19. They've been going through some injuries, some rough spells. Hopefully Dallas can kind of right the ship a little bit, but I don't know. When you look at the Sky 9-14, this team it really needs to revolve around three people, and I can't stress that enough. Kennedy Carter, I think you should definitely want to consider bringing her back. Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. When I look at the Sky, I just don't see a team that's completely ready. I'm just being honest. The competition and the accountability level has stepped up a lot because you got Angel Reese and Cardoso on board. So the Sky can't fly under the radar anymore. 9-14 isn't bad, but they got to make up their mind what they want to be. And then, so if you look at my Indiana Fever, playing much better ball, 6-4 in their last 10. Caitlin Clark starting to find her way. Definitely not a finished product. There's certain parts of her game that she got to, kind of sharpen, but she's playing much better. Team ball is incorporated for the most part. Leah Boston has found a groove. Caitlin has turned that rookie corner, getting a lot more adjusted. Kelsey Mitchell has been balling. I'm not the biggest Kelsey Mitchell fan, but she's been impressing me as of late. And then when you look over at a team like the Atlanta Dream, I don't have too much to say about the Dream. The Dream of dreaming. If they think that they're going to go somewhere. No disrespect to the Dream fans, and no disrespect to Tina Charles, but this Dream team, they not it. So, folks, when I look at this, these WNBA standings, I see, it's not, what I'm about to say ain't sexy, and it's probably a little cliche, but, and it's probably a little bit of a standard response, but I see a rematch until I don't. There's nothing in me that sees any other teams making the finals outside of the Aces and the Liberty. I would say the Lynx, maybe if Nafisa Collier is healthy, they got a shot. But I don't know. So, my dark horses would be the Seattle Storm. Hell, the Indiana Fever could sneak into the finals. It sounds crazy, but I don't know that I trust the Liberty and the Sun. Show me again. You showed me last year, Liberty. Show me this year. I know what the Aces are capable of. I know what we can do. And while we might not have probably as great as of a team as we had last season, I just believe in our championship pedigree. I just believe in Becky Hammond. I just believe in Asia Wilson. So yeah, that's pretty much all I believe that I had to say. Before I go, the Indiana Fever jumped to number 5 in the power rankings. The New York Liberty are the new number 1, folks. Last week, New York Liberty was ranked number 2. They number 1 now. Sun 18-5 dropped to number 2. Las Vegas Aces continue to rise behind the dominance of Asia. 16-7, as I mentioned earlier. Seattle Storm 16-8. They number 4, and then number 5 is Indiana, folks. Indiana with a sub 500 record, rise to number 5 in the power rankings. Wow, it ain't even been one season yet. Most of us thought it might take a season or two for the people to kind of find their groove, but they found their way. But yeah, I just wanted to drop this video talking about the WNBA, talking about the standings update. We haven't really done one. We haven't done many this season. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this one, folks. I'm glad y'all came out to hear what I had to say about some good old WNBA. Let me know right now, who is your number 1 team? What are your power rankings looking like? That was the ESPN power rankings. And also, do you believe in the Liberty? Can they get it done? Or, will the Aces three-peat? Let me know. I'm out.